Ghostbusters is a movie that I should not have to explain what it is to you. Ghostbusters is one of my top 20 favorite movies. I never really talked about Ghostbusters on my YouTube channel that much, and it's pretty weird because ever since I was 9 years old, I love Ghostbusters. And Ghostbusters still have a big fan base basically, and a lot of people still dress up as Ghostbusters. There was even a video game with the original actors in it, where you don't really get that much. But I thought it was pretty cool. I remember when I was 9 years old, I always saw gameplay of this video game, but I always wanted to play it, but I was never on the PlayStation 4. Now that I was on the PlayStation 4, I finally get to play it. Of course, I haven't finished this game yet, because I've been doing plenty of other things, but it's still a good video game. I recommend you play. But I want to focus on one thing: why I love Ghostbusters. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, I recommend you to subscribe. You will see more videos like this.
It's great. Thank you. We got one!
One reason why I like Ghostbusters so much is because the actors. The actors play off each other very well. My favorite scenes from the movie is the opening. Well, I would say opening, but it basically is the opening with the library scene, where Peter, Egon, and Ray are investigating. It's a really funny scene, but it's also kind of scary too, because you don't know what's going to happen. It's like suspense. I'm going to talk about this later in the video, but I want to talk about the actors. Each actor played the character very well. One reason why I love Ghostbusters is because of the actors. Each scene is perfect. There's one scene I love, and I think we all know it. It's iconic at this point, when Peter gets slime. And the way it's just funny. It's a funny scene. The way how Ray reacts to it, and how Egon says,
Ray, come in, please.
I feel so funky. Spengler, I'm with Venkman. You got slime.
That's great, Ray. Save some for me.
"Oh, this is a funny scene, and really." In this part of the video, I want to talk about the ghosts. I want to talk about characters like Slimer and Stay Puft are supposed to be funny, while other characters like the Terror Dog are supposed to be scary characters. I think Ghostbusters does a really good job making the ghosts funny, but also scary. Some ghosts, of course, are supposed to be funny, but the ghosts who are scary are just perfect, and it really does make Ghostbusters a good movie. There's plenty of other scenes in the movie too that feel like you're watching a horror movie. Another cool thing about Ghostbusters and the ghosts in Ghostbusters is how they was made, basically. Slimer, the effects on Slimer is very interesting. Slimer is basically a puppet, and someone had to, basically like control Slimer while also, stressing. I don't know how to explain it, but I basically saw footage of it right now, and someone had to basically get inside Slimer and just control it basically. It kind of hard for me to explain, but it really does make sense if you are looking at the clip right now. For Stay Puft, it's basically the same thing, but it's kind of different too. Because if you guys know Ghostbusters, you guys know that Stay Puft is pretty big, and had to use these type of toy cars and paint them a little bit to make them look exactly like from the movie. And if you guys want to learn more about behind the scenes of Ghostbusters, I'll put the link for the video. Now, if you're a Ghostbuster fan, you obviously know about the Ghostbuster theme song. I mean, it's the best one to soundtrack, basically. Don't get me wrong, the soundtrack for Ghostbusters is really good, and so is the video game soundtrack too. I like the main menu music. But our oldest song for Ghostbusters, the theme song is easily the best one. But why though? Why do people love this theme song? And why have the theme song been so popular all these years? It's still a good song. I actually looked it up.